Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.
West Coast, put it up. No palm tree the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her, so I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with cane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the east, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is.
Choke, no joke. Smile treatment, you know. Yeah.
Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. What up, y'all? It's Arthur D. Alston, better known as Choke No Joke. We out here at the legendary Tunnel nightclub, or at least where it used to be. Everybody asks me what's the Tunnel. The Tunnel was a nightclub that was owned in the 90s here by Peter Gatien. In 94, Stress Entertainment started a party called Mecca. In 96, Franchise Entertainment took it over, and they had it until it closed. All the biggest names in hip-hop perform here, from Jay-Z, Meth and Red, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Nas, Puff Daddy and the Family, Eve, you name it, they was all here. If you had heart, you came here. But everybody didn't have heart. So it's time for y'all to enter the club most people feared to enter, the Tunnel.
The Tunnel wasn't a unique hip-hop club, and its foundations were based on the concept of bringing hip-hop from all the boroughs to one location. And it was the brainchild of Peter Gation. My name is Sterling Cox. I was the head of security.
Alpha Grinion, Brooklyn, New York.
My name is V.
House.
Sincere from Brooklyn.
Glenn Beck. Jumping Lee, whatever Lee you want to call me.
Omega.
Ray Mack.
Diamond.
Craig.
Kenzie.
Big Box. Big Country.
Ramona Diaz.
Big Penna. Big CB.
John Bass Raleigh.
Sean Brophy, sound engineer.
DJ Johnny Walker Red.
MC Frank Jigger, the celebrity's choice.
Choke No Joke, legendary videographer.
Supreme Bigger Figure. Big Cap. The Warden.
Big G, AKA the ringleader.
The Tunnel was a hip-hop nucleus.
It was the epicenter.
It was the domain, the temple.
It was the Mecca.
It was like the hip-hop Woodstock.
Nothing was that melting pot of hip-hop.
They kept the paradigm going.
It's almost like what Rucker did for like street basketball. The Tunnel was that of music industry.
Hip-hop had a heart. That shit was one of the main arteries.
It was actually a Mecca. That's what the original name of the party was, Mecca.
It was like a time machine. That's how the Tunnel was. You came out a whole different individual.
We went in there, young men with attitudes, and came out there wiser men with our lives.
It was definitely a starting, beginning spot for artists to come and mingle and branch out and get your record heard and get your shit together, really, to go into the next phase of your career.
The Tunnel was not open or did not open. A lot of new artists, or a lot of artists that you know now, to this very day, will have never been known.
All these artists out today need to be happy that the Tunnel was fucking open. Nobody would hear none of y'all singing tight pants niggas right now. The Tunnel was a platform for niggas like Jay and Puff, Wu and Mob and DMX and Rough Riders. Niggas don't respect these niggas today, man. You need to realize, man, without them niggas, man, and their platform, it made a lot of moves for niggas today. It happened there, it made it relevant.
Became a pillar of hip hop.
The Tunnel is the nucleus of hip hop. And I'll say all the way down south, because when the Tunnel was open, wasn't too much going on down that motherfucker. Y'all can say what y'all want, peace to the South, but New York made the shit pop. New York was where it's at. The Tunnel in New York is where you needed to be to pop.
The Tunnel was definitely a hip-hop nucleus, yo. It was just like the galaxy, it bring other planets in. You have people from France, Germany, London, everywhere. If they came to New York, they had to go to the Tunnel.
Hi, from here. I come here to meet you, and I'm going to all the place. I'm going to the Bronx, to Sedgwick Avenue, with Cool Hook, to the party, and Cedar, and then I'm going to the Tunnel.
It was our barometer for, how we were really gauging records, and we were really, studying the behavior of the consumer.
Saying it ain't just like how they do it now. You could just throw a record out and, wait 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever for the shit to bubble. Niggas was putting them records on to see if them shits get that reaction. And if the shit was popping, niggas would fast track it. If it wasn't, niggas would go back to the drawing board. Absolutely. It's the definition of hip hop nucleus. Everything was there.
Everything that surrounded hip hop, from fashion to music, hairstyles.
Like, it encompassed every part of the hip-hop experience, and they put it all in one building on a Sunday night.
If you go as far back to little hole in the walls and little centers where people start elaborating, playing the sounds and displaying the culture, to it, and later on you have places that was up in Harlem, like Harlem World, up in the Bronx called T Connection, just using them as an example of many other places all throughout the city. And then years later, here come places like Union Square and Latin Quarters. The last of the Mohegans of for real hip hop had became the Tunnel.
Tunnel was definitely a hip hop nucleus. It really was. And you gotta say, believe it or not, the wagon master was a one-eyed white guy from Canada. Litigation.
Nothing will ever be like the tunnel.
Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.
Choke, no joke. I'm here, baby. I'm live. Instagram, YouTube. All right, y'all, what up? Choke, no joke. The Tunnel documentary is out right now. What's good with you? What's good with you, KV? I see you. Get it now on Tubi, Apple TV, Amazon Prime. The Hip Hop Nucleus, a documentary on the legendary Tunnel nightclub in New York City. All right. Got all your artists from the golden era in there. All right. From Nas all the way down, the J's, the Puffs, the Meths, the Reds, everybody. All the platinum artists, or artists that became platinum and gold, you know, the 90s, you know, the golden era, baby. What's good? What's good? Whack on Wood in the building. First in the building. Ronnie Stacks in the building. Michelle Jensen, what up, boo? Rasan in the building. Charlita. Talisa Renee, Mike Miggity, CC, Diva, Diva, Erica King, OG, Rock on Wood, Marsha, what up? Repping our culture, what up? Vanity, first in the building. Okay. What up? What up? No sound. Something must be wrong with your phone. You ain't got no sound. That means turn it up. Turn it up. All right, the link is in my bio. I mean, in my stories, Instagram, if you want to join us on YouTube. Choke, no joke. We in the building. All right, please hit that like so the people could get the notification. You know what I mean? So we could get our 100 people in here and get started. Hit that like, please. AJ Nueve, what up? So there we go. Bang. We in the building. Let's go. Got our 100. Let's go. Right. So where do I begin today? Ooh, there's so much in the news. I guess the big story is Judge Glanville from the Young Thug trial. He has now been officially recused off the case by his predecessor, Miss Rachel Krause, who I thought was going to rule in his favor and let him stay on. But I'm not going to get in the whole paperwork because everybody on YouTube already done did all that already. So I ain't going to bore y'all with all that reading, all of, her response to the motions and all that. I'm just going to give you the gist of it, right? Basically, in a nutshell, they kind of lucky that Judge Glanville was holding his nuts on that stand because that's what got him recused. Because she said that she agreed that the ex parte meeting was legit. She felt like it was really no foul play with that, this, that, and the third. However, it was all the stuff that the judge said afterwards when Brian Steele had put the motion in, to get the transcripts, and the judge was up there holding his nuts, talking greasy. That's when she felt like, he wasn't going by the book, or that's why she ruled to recuse him from the case, because she felt like that did show that he was being biased, somewhat degree, by, having those type of actions. So that's what she ruled on, to say that she gonna recuse him, and then they replaced him with this other judge, this black lady, Shakira or something. I got it in my phone. I could pull it up, but that ain't even important right now as well either. Because what I believe what's going to happen at this point is, now that this ruling came in and the judge is off the case, I'm looking for the defense, the Russian guy to file for the mistrial, because they're going to be like, oh, it's a new judge, and whoa, and she don't know the case, and the case was tampered with, and the judge, he was so biased, and he did this, and he did that, and in front of the jury, and we feel the jury's tainted because he was, because he had favoritism, and we showed to the court that he was biased, and they ruled on our behalf, and they recused him. And so we really feel like he has affected the jury. So we would like to, at this time, file for a mistrial. That's what I believe is going to happen. Not in those words, of course, in the legal term, but that's going to be their argument. I'm sure each and every one of the lawyers on the defense side are all in favor of what I just said. And they're going to be like, oh, it's a new judge. And then if this judge comes on, it's probably going to have to take them some time to get in tune with the case. And they may not start back with the case till next year or something. Like, it may not, like next week, like, all right, boom, we back in session. I doubt that. I doubt that. I'm pretty much sure them grabbing this judge, meaning this new judge, going to have to reassign all her cases to another judge. And there's going to have to be some wrapping up. And I don't think she's just going to just dive right into this case. No, they're going to have to take some time. And time, we in July, August, September, October, November, December. Even if they gave her 3 months to prepare and go through I don't even think that's long enough. Because this case been going on for like a year and a half. Let's just say if they said, oh, all right, we gonna quarter be back in section at the top of the year, January. I'm still looking for the defense to say, hey, the judge is off the case. He was crooked. You know, we got him recused because we felt like he was being biased, blah, 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 blah. I think my clients should be released. Or worst case scenario, I think my client should be granted bail until we get back to trial or whatever. I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna go for the mistrial first and try to get out for free. And if the mistrial doesn't work, then I'm looking for them to try to get some type of bond and stuff and say that the judge was being biased to the clients when it came to bond, because my client is a public figure. He woo. He did this for the community, that. He's not guilty, Your Honor. I think at least, you know, he should be granted bond, at least with a ankle monitor and be at home with his family and his kids. He's been down for almost 2, going on 3 years with this trial, Your Honor, and it's been a joke, and and the judge might be like, you know what? All right, I'll grant him a bond. I grant him all bonds. Or just be like, yo, I'm going to release him with this type of restrictions, blah, 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 blah. This is good for young Doug and the rest of the fellas, the rest of the defendants, because they got so many shots at getting out either on bond or by mistrial. What does this mean for Judge Glanville reputation? In front of the whole world, the longest trial in Georgia history, and he got removed. Whoo! That's not a good look for him. He said the jury is tainted. If they feel the jury is tainted by the judges, that's another thing. Whew. The judge was giving this jury a lot of orders and saying a lot of things that they could say also. You know, he did this in front of the jury. He allowed this in front of the jury. They coming with it. Now that they got him off, they gonna go for all the stuff that was said in front of the jury that they felt wasn't fair, along to go with the mistrial. Watch. Well, I don't know the reputation of this new judge. I think I'll do another side show on that, and because I'm sure everybody gonna start flocking over to her and seeing what cases she had and what cases she you know, what's some of her cases and what's her history. And so we'll look into her in a minute and see if, you know, her reputation is one of being a fair judge. But this is a major victory for Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug. This is a major victory for him and his codees. I wonder how long it's going to take before we find out. Because I know by, what is it, Monday? By the end of this week, Steele and them going to be putting in the motion for a mistrial and bail. Watch. Nigga say you need the Boosie hookup. Look, Boosie already running over to Vlad to do an interview to try to explain this. This shit is hilarious. But that's it for the Young Thug, the Judge Glanville being recused, removed off the case. I want to get into some other stuff, right? I definitely want to get into this Cameron and Mace versus Jay Prince nonsense, right? Now, let me give you the backstory on this whole thing with Cameron, Mace, and Jay Prince, right? I don't even, I know this kid name is Shakur something Stevenson, I think it is. Let me see, what's this dude's name? Yeah, Shakur Stevenson, right? So this kid here, Shakur Stevenson, I don't even, let me see how old he is. 27 years old. Okay. Now, this young man right here, 27 years old. He's a boxer. A former WBO featherweight champion, as well as a WBO I guess he got his new fight August 20th. With William Zepeda. Lightweight title fight ordered by the WBC. All right. So, this young gentleman, right? I don't know if I ever seen him fight. I don't think so, right? Because I don't remember his name. I don't remember his face, right? So he, of course, as you can see, he's a boxer, right? So I guess, you know, he has this reputation where people saying that his fights be boring or whatever. I don't know. I never seen a kid fight, right? But however, more recently he had a fight and people were commenting on his fight and they said people was walking out the fight and they were saying because his fights was boring. Now, apparently, a lot of people had this consensus that there's, they echoed these sentiments of Cameron and Mace, but for some reason, the guy Shaquille Stevenson, he singled out or responded to Cam and Mace because they got a sports show and they do commentating. So whatever they said about him, it was on along the lines of his fights be boring, is what they said, right? And he responded to them by saying, yeah, he'll knock both of them out, right? Now, to me, personally, I would expect him to, as a boxer, to only have that response. Yeah, nigga, I'm boring, but I knock you out. Okay. Right? So, and he's young. The dude's 27. These dudes in their 40s, pushing 50, right? So, with his response, which is a fighter's response, which is, I'll knock you out. You saying what you're saying about me, but I'll knock you out, right? That is a validated response from him. Now, apparently, they didn't like his response of saying that, he would knock them out or whatever, or he'd do something to them, this, that, and that. So they got to talking greasy, right? So with the immature back and forth, Jay Prince jumps in it because he manages the young boy, allegedly, I guess, right? Which results into Mace and Cameron responding to Jay Prince. Now, I already know this shit ain't going nowhere, right? All this is doing is getting some attention for these niggas to get on the phone and squash it, right? Now, here's my thing about this whole thing. I'm not saying Jay Prince is the boogeyman and everybody got to be scared of him, right? But it is factual that Jay Prince come from the street life, right? We will give him that, right? And just as grown men, as young men, we are chose not to be scared of nobody, right? So I can understand Cam and Mace expressing that, Jay Prince jumping in, it don't mean nothing because they ain't got no fear about, they don't fear Jay Prince. But now on the flip side, right? Let's say that it don't get squashed in the manner that I believe it would, right? Because I know it is, because none of them niggas want that smoke with all the heat that's going on right now, right? But my thing is, why at this time is Cameron and Mace talking like they tough guys? Like neither one of these niggas has never been no fucking tough guy. Now I understand you grown and everything. You got your niggas, you got your money up, this, that, and the other. But 20 years ago, y'all wouldn't have been talking to no Jay Prince like the way y'all talking now. Right? Because Cam, you the same nigga that told us how Mace ran from Harlem to Atlanta because of the dude, whatever, Lottie or whatever. And how he wasn't built like this and that. I ain't got to go into that whole shit. Right? We all grow up knowing Mace was in New York. Mace wasn't no killer. Right? Everybody know this. So why get on the internet and play tough guy, talk tough guy at an older, mature age when you never was that nigga? Same thing with Ken. Ken wasn't this arrogant and cocky when that True Life shit was going on. When True Life walked up on Big Joe and told that nigga, Big Joe, you move, my man gonna pop your top. And went over there and punched Cam in the face. Cam ain't do shit. He wasn't talking that shit. He talking to Jay Prince. Now, Cam might have been in the street a little more than Mace did, but not on no gangster shit. That wasn't his card. Niggas around him, Jim Jones probably was definitely more active physically and shit than Cam was. That nigga was, Jim was the fucking protection. That nigga was fucking Manolo. I ain't gonna even say Manolo because Scarface was letting his shit go. But I'm like confused. It's like, y'all niggas is these super tough ass gangsters now. And like I said, Jay Prince ain't nobody to be scared of. You know what I'm saying? But the way these niggas is talking, like these niggas was killers back in New York. And I hope it don't go no further than, I know it ain't going no further because they doing that shit for the cameras, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they got niggas around them that will protect them. But dumb niggas on their own, come on, man. And all they doing is putting they niggas in fucking jeopardy. Because they not going to do nothing. Jay Prince definitely ain't doing nothing. But he got young sons. You think the nigga young sons is sitting there jacking these niggas talking greasy about their pops? They ain't them niggas' age. They ain't too, he got kids them niggas' age. Damn near. This nigga Mason ran to the church and now he back and now he fucking murder again. That nigga talking greasy. And like I said, man, I'm not saying them niggas is punks or anything like that. But them niggas definitely ain't no motherfucking shooters. Them niggas ain't no motherfucking killers. These niggas is talking like, I'm like, is this Cameron and Mace? It's like, I know niggas that know them niggas that is watching and I know by no means, I'm saying anybody's supposed to be scared of Jay Prince, right? But at least we know Jay Prince is at least got some threads in him that's come from that cloth. Cam is the nigga that called Mace soft and ain't no killer. And tell all us this shit about him. Mace tell us the same shit about Cam. And now that they friends again, and they together, they two killers. They a killer and a murderer. When they was at each other, niggas told the whole world, nigga, you ain't that. You ain't that. Now they friends again, and Jim is the buster, and they the killer and the murder. Killer and murder. Yeah, all right. All right, my niggas. The niggas that had security their whole fucking career. All right. Wow. These niggas, bro. These niggas was talking spicy, bro. I mean spicy. Like, if a nigga, like, if Jay Prince ran up on them, they pulling out and they letting off. Like they gonna go looking for this nigga spicy. Like, yo, man. Hey, yo, this shit out here, boy, is crazy, man. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Cam and Mace is soft, right? I'm just saying the way they talking, like them, they not no killer and they not no murder. Not them. They got some niggas, some dumbass niggas that'll go to jail for them for a fucking couple of $1,000, a fucking chain, a ring, or some dumb shit, or some work. But them? These niggas is crazy, man. I don't even know why they inviting that type of smoke. Over nothing. Like the kid Shakur Stevenson, he is a fucking boxer, bro. He's a boxer. If you sitting there talking shit, cracking jokes about him, if it was Floyd or Mike Tyson, their response is, nigga, but I will knock you out or I will beat you up. That is the normal response from a boxer. And y'all took that and got in y'all feelings and told me, oh, nigga, you talking about putting your hands on me and this, that. He's a boxer, bro. And he's young. And y'all think, yeah, y'all gonna get a good taste of this internet shit. Because y'all niggas is new to it. Trust and believe, y'all niggas is new to this commentating shit. Get your money. But watch. Y'all gonna learn like Charlemagne to tone that shit down. Watch. You'll see. And y'all barking up the right tree. You barking right up the right tree. Jay Prince is just as grown and ignorant as y'all fucking niggas are too. He's still at his old age with the dumb shit, right? With you see, if you've not been paying attention, that's been going on around the Houston area and his family and stuff, and y'all niggas, killer and murder. You better be ready to kill and murder. Talking that goddamn gangster shit to this nigga. Not saying that he's a killer or a murderer, but I'm willing to bet the motherfuckers around him is quite more ignorant than you two. Not the niggas, you got dumbass niggas around you. Y'all done had dumbass niggas around y'all for years. It's a lot of niggas that y'all had to take care of in jail protecting y'all niggas. Don't tell me I don't know. Y'all let a young dude, a boxer, respond to y'all like a boxer, and y'all escalated the shit out of ego to some other shit. But like I said, I already know what's gonna happen. Y'all niggas gonna get on the phone and not have that same fucking smoke in your voice that you got on the internet, and y'all niggas is gonna squash it. But I'm telling you, don't get caught up in this shit. I'm telling you, y'all niggas is too popular to be fucking getting caught up in this internet shit. I'm telling you. That if that was bait, y'all niggas would have y'all bought it. If that was bait, y'all bought it. Niggas would sit there and really get in a beef over an opinion. They say, yo, your fights is boring. He said, I'll knock you out. Nigga, you ain't gonna do shit to me. And Jay Prince come in. Yeah, nephew. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. You know, I manage the little nigga. You know, I in the ring, out the ring, whatever it is. Yo, I don't know who this old nigga think he talking to. Murder. This nigga. Yo, niggas manage every day, B. Niggas manage niggas in and out the ring every day, B. Ain't nobody scared of no Jay Prince, nigga. You know what I'm saying, Murder? Yeah. Nah. You don't want me to pull out the Bible on him. I'll go through some scriptures on him, killer. Like I'll put the Genesis on his ass like he never knew before. You know, killer. Yeah. I'm telling you, killer. You don't know. Word to 125th Street. Word to the Mart 125, killer. You don't know. I'm telling you, Murder. This old nigga. Killer. Some niggas is bugging. Getting in the beef with this old ass nigga, they say. Like, I don't get it. Then, here's the thing. Unless these motherfuckers is ready to commit suicide right now, I don't get the fact that they calling this nigga old ass nigga like they mother and father it never reached his age. Well, I don't know, maybe not, right? But grandparents, uncles, brothers, grandfathers, like, what about all the family members that's in your family right now that's 60 years old? This 60-year-old nigga. How many people in your family is 60 or older? don't get that concept. Like, these niggas don't inspire to be 60. This nigga, this nigga Cam used to clown Jay-Z about being the same age he is right now. Nigga, you 40 and still rapping. Nigga, you 40 and rapping up on your fucking sports show. What are you talking about? Y'all remember that nigga? Talking about, yo, this nigga 40 and rapping. What song is that? You Gotta Love It? Yo, nigga 40 and rapping. What? Dude, ain't that the song with Cam talking about Jay-Z? You Gotta Love It, right? He's like, yo, this nigga's 40 and rapping. This nigga's on his show 40-something years old, older than what Jay-Z was when he was clowning Jay-Z. And he up here rapping on the show right now, still rapping. On Instagram rapping. Nigga, you 40 and still rapping. Now he talking about Jay Prince. Nigga, you 60. What? You know you're gonna be 60 when you 40 now, right? You clown Jay-Z for being 40, and now you clowning Jay Prince for being 60. You don't inspire to be 60, brother. You clowning him for being 60. How immature is that? When you was the same nigga clowning Jay-Z for still rapping at 40 and you're fucking still rapping at 40. On a sports show. This nigga rapping on the sports show at 40. Stephen A. Smith, put the mic down, nigga. Howard Cosell ain't supposed to rap. To the break of dawn. 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 You know, LL say, my old gym teacher ain't supposed to rap, talking about MC Hammer. My man Howard Cosell ain't supposed to rap. This nigga killer. Niggas are goddamn walking contradiction. Oh my God, bro. This nigga said, you 40 and still rapping. That shit did not age well. Shout out to Cameron, man. Killer, know I love him, man. But just like Shakur Stevenson, man, you get the smoke too, man. When you gotta get commentated on too, brother. This nigga said, Jay-Z 40 and rapping, and this nigga 40 and rapping on a sports show. Oh shit. Stephen A. Smith. Stephen Killer Smith. Sports set, sports set, sports set, sports set. We here. This nigga sports set. Nigga went from dip set to sports set. Since I'm in, let me take this dude down from here. What you call it? Since I'm in clown mode, all right. I gotta talk about the dirty cop Reggie. This nigga, Reggie got a raise over at his job at Vlad TV. And then everybody give a clap for Reggie for getting a raise at Vlad TV. Now this fucking crooked cop, Vlad got a drug smuggler interviewing people on his channel now. He got a drug trafficker, a convicted drug trafficker interviewing people on his platform. I have seen it all in hip hop. A dirty cop, convicted drug smuggler or drug trafficker, associated, gang associated, working on Vlad interviewing gang members. You can't make this shit up. The nigga went from being a guest on the show with Marv James to interviewing Marv James. This nigga got a raise, y'all. These niggas love working for the white man. To take black men down. We got another one. This nigga hired a convicted drug trafficker, ex-Compton cop, dirty fucking security that Tupac got killed on his watch to work for his channel to interview gangbangers. Tell me this nigga ain't get a raise. That nigga is, he went from washing lettuce, this nigga's on fries now. And they still got Marv James out there cleaning toilets. It's fucked up. This nigga went and stood, and he's sitting in Vlad's chair interviewing Marv James, bro. You know what they getting ready to do. They getting ready to send a bunch of niggas to jail, bro. They getting ready to send a bunch of niggas to jail. This nigga done moved up from lettuce to fries. Ain't that a bitch? You trying to be crew chief in a minute, huh? Your little junior G-man badge. You definitely working, nigga. You working. We know for sure now. Vlad, you can no longer say, yo, shit ain't the police network. Nigga, you got the police interviewing niggas. You got ex-Compton police up there interviewing gangbangers. Yo, shit ain't the police. You got a convicted drug trafficker, ex-Compton cop, interviewing gangbangers on your channel. Psh. Y'all niggas keep going up there. Y'all niggas in Compton, y'all better be scared. These niggas about to send all y'all niggas to jail. Y'all better be scared. And this nigga gonna get up there. That's how you know why Vlad's pushing the Poochie narrative. Cause he got the fucking nigga that went from washing lettuce to working on fries now, feeding him the bullshit. And he got a job there. This nigga worked there and sit there and played all that shit on Tony Yayo video to paint the narrative because one of his employees, the dirty cop, the drug trafficker, this nigga got a dude that just recently came home from jail from drug trafficking on his channel, bro, from the feds. Vlad got a federally convicted drug trafficking associated with the Great Street Crips ex-Compton officer on his channel interviewing gangbangers. Okay. Y'all don't see it now. Y'all gonna see it later. Trust me. You don't see it now. You are going to see it later. And Marv James over there still cleaning toilets. Yo, this nigga is sitting on the other side of the camera interviewing Marv James, bro. Y'all know what narrative they getting ready to play, right? Good cop, bad cop, right on Vlad to the world to paint this fucking narrative and change these lies and make sure that they paint this narrative that they want to paint for the Tupac murder. That's the only reason Vlad got his ass up there. In the Biggie murder. They get ready to paint their own narrative and they're going to use Vlad's platform to do it. They already been doing it. They already been doing it. But picture this. This nigga hires a motherfucker that just came from the feds. The person that was in Vegas the head of security, Tupac died on his wife, and he got him working up on his platform to interview niggas about the fucking Tupac case. You tell me these niggas ain't working? You telling me these niggas ain't working? I ain't going to say too much here. I'm going to sit back and watch. I'm not going to say too much here. I was just getting ready to say something. Nope. Sit back and watch. 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 Y'all sit back and watch. Reggie is interviewing Marv James. Watch who else he get up on there. Watch. Vlad is going to clean this culture out. He's going to send all these niggas to jail. Watch. This nigga got this dirty ass cop. That's how I know Vlad ain't got no street smarts. He think he knows everything because he interviewed a bunch of people with him. He ain't got no street smart. If he had street smarts, he could see straight through this nigga bullshit. The fact that, I'm going to tell y'all like this, right? And this is real talk out of everything. You know Vlad is working or got some type of favoritism when Marv James got up on his channel and went from saying he saw Keefe D in that Cadillac to he didn't see Keefe D. And he told Vlad that on both occasions. He talked to Vlad. Nobody else interviewed him. And when Vlad didn't correct him and say, yo, you said that Keefe D, I knew for right then he's a part of a narrative. Whatever narrative they want to be pushed, he's going to push it. And this is why he's giving them the platform to push it. How do you fucking give this dirty motherfucking convicted fucking federally convicted drug trafficking motherfucker, after reading his whole case and seeing all the corrupt shit that he did, you give this nigga a fucking job to come on your platform to interview gang bangers? Criminals. Where he got gang affiliations himself. Don't pay attention and watch how many more y'all stupid niggas go to jail fucking with that platform. If you don't see what's going on right here, I can't pull your coat no more than what I just said. It's so much more that I want to say, but I'm not, because these niggas be watching. But I'm telling you, look at the move they pulling. Look at the move they pulling. Choke no joke. I'll be back later. Peace. You know what it is.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah now. Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Show get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air, you clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm popping cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats, cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the. Check it out. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had to see loot like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop like some bubbly. Yo, through those 9 months, don't really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. He about to cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing and clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid instead of getting it moving. This nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Boop times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No